match that you witnessed was an exhibition, and we think we're getting started at 184 for the Duke Blue Devils. And based on our expectations, Duke against Bloomsburg at 184, it is Vincent Baker, we believe, the junior, with a 5-8 record. Although there was word that Matt Feinsilver could also be moved down to 184. So it looks like, by the way, if you watch that first match and then you saw Bloomsburg and Citadel also get a match in, they did not count toward the scores. So what looked like was going to be 3 points for Duke does not, as I think we're getting started right now. And we're starting at 184. Duke off to a 2-0 lead. So it's now 2-1. Duke on top of Bloomsburg. It is Vincent Baker taking on Bruno Stofli. So Vincent Baker has been battling with Luke Chaconas. We also knew that Matt Feinsilver had the ability to go down. Looks like they'll end with Matt Feinsilver at 74 as they start at 184. So it is Vincent Baker taking on Bruno Stofli. So Bruno Stofli, the junior, comes in at 7-7, not including what he did against the Citadel. We did not get official confirmation on those results other than the final score, Bloomsburg knocking off the Citadel. So now we're all caught up, folks, as we are up here on an island just a little bit, but we are rolling here now on the first matchup between Duke and Bloomsburg. It's Vincent Baker at 184 taking on Bruno Stofli, the junior, for Bloomsburg University. So Baker's got a 4-1 lead. So disregard those opening comments about that 3-0 lead. We saw a couple exhibitions, and now we are officially underway on ACC Network Extra. So glad you're joining us here for some ACC non-conference wrestling featuring the Duke Blue Devils taking on Bloomsburg, then the Citadel, then Presbyterian, as we are underway starting at 184. So I'm also going to assume that that first match at 125 that was an exhibition and there was no indication of who it was most likely not Egan. So apologize for that, as that one was just an exhibition. As here we go. We are underway, Duke and Bloomsburg. We start at 184, and it's Vincent Baker, the junior. So through the first period, it's Vincent Baker who will start down for the second period, has a 4-2 lead. Taking a look at some of the stats for Baker, who will try to escape, and he does, makes it 5-2. And Vincent Baker at 184. As I mentioned, he and Luke Chaconas have split some time. Vincent Baker has also gone up to 197. In the 2019-20 season, he was at 197, finished 6-24 overall, including all events. And then the 2020 season that, of course, will bleed into 21. He wrestled at 184 and 197. He's obviously down to 184 this year. He was 1-4 a year ago. This year he is 5-8 coming into this one. His last win came against Calvin Sun at the Mountaineer Invitational, a 7-4 win. He also had a 6-0 win over David Bertrand from Presbyterian, who we may see a rematch in the last duel of this one. At the moment, it's 5-2 with Vincent Baker on top. So Glenn Lanham now sitting down at the corner pocket of where the Duke wrestlers are, as we've got 40 seconds remaining. Baker with a 3-point lead. Riding time only 18 seconds, so riding time not an issue. A good shot right there in the left leg. Baker hanging on to that left leg. Trying to shake loose for Bloomsburg is Bruno Stofli, the junior, who came into Cameron Indoor today with an even 7-7 record. Trying to spin out of it, grabbing the left ankle of Baker is Stofli. Final seconds counting down in the second, and a stalemate. So with 4.2 seconds, they'll stand up here. And it is Baker with a 3-point lead. This is the first match. The other two that you saw here as we got started just after noon were exhibitions. They did not count, so wipe that clean and count all of this moving forward with the junior Vincent Baker on top by 3 heading to the last period. Stofli will be down, looking to get up and pull one back, and then looking for a takedown to even this up. Riding time, not an issue right now. It's only at 18 seconds in favor of Duke and in favor of Vincent Baker at 184. Again, they start today at 184. We'll see if they continue that theme throughout, ending then with Matt Finesilver, 8th ranked in the country at 174. His brother Josh Finesilver, 9th ranked. The only other ranked wrestler scheduled to go is Castro at 157, the senior for the Citadel. That matchup coming up after this one against Bloomsburg. Duke started the season at the battle at the Citadel back on November 6th. Then they went to the Mountaineer Invitational on November 14th. They faced Bellarmine, a win 35-10 on the 21st. Also beat Northern Illinois 25-17. They fell to number 20 Purdue 28-15, respectful outing. Came back on December 4th, beat Drexel, but lost to Maryland 23-17 and Hofstra 25-19. They're coming off a loss against American 22-18. So they would like to get 3 wins here today against Bloomsburg, the Citadel, and Presbyterian. At the moment, it's a 5-2 lead. The riding time is now there for Vincent Baker. So Vincent Baker would have what would be a 6-3 lead as the escape coming there from Bloomsburg and Bruno Stofli, the junior. But it's 5-3, a slim lead here, 45 seconds remaining, 2 more points though, so make it 7-3 with the riding time point also in play, and it's a 4-point lead for Vincent Baker and the Duke Blue Devils. Matt McCullough on camera. Dean Linke with you here for 3 duels featuring Glenn Lanham's Duke Blue Devils. And they start this first one at 184, and it does look like Duke's going to start just as we told you in that first one that we weren't sure about, with a 3-0 lead under 10 seconds remaining. Scores 7-4. Riding time is there for Vincent Baker to improve his record on the season overall to 6-8 if he can hang on and get this win, and he does. So 1 point for riding time. It'll go down as 8-4 at 184. So Duke starts with a 3-0 lead. So Duke on top of Bloomsburg, 3-0, courtesy of their 184-pounder Vincent Baker. And that'll move us now to 197, where we'll see Caden Russell for Duke. And we are expecting to see for Bloomsburg David Tuttle, a sophomore who comes in